Hello friends, welcome all of you. We're discussing on today. It is a part of audit planning, a discussion with the clients. So in earlier video, we see that how to collect the audit evidence according to the plans. So here we're discussing on the communication with the predecessors auditors. So when as an auditor can be appointed as an audit of any kind of the organization, adds the ethical parts as specified into the act, that is the Chartered Accountant Act 1949. As and when the auditors newly appointed and predecessor auditor is this, it is a ethical parts to communicate before to start the works. Yes, so it is a maybe a professional obligations or legal procedures. So it is a ethical parts. If not to do this is, things by the auditors, it may be a legal actions or it may be a professional guilt. So it is a mandatory things when the person can be appointed as auditors, he is required to communicate that matter to the predecessor auditors. So he should be having any objection or not, it may be checks when we have to get the written communication to the predecessor auditor, then the auditor can be no objection, then he may start the audit. And then next is a visit to the administrative office. Okay, so when auditor can be a start. So what is the duty of the auditor? Auditor just make the visit of the administrative, that where the books of account can be maintained, minute book is there, article of association is there, memorandum of association is there. All the informations where the HO is there, HO office can be having all kind of the informations. So it is a maybe a possibility that the auditor maybe visit that administrative officers, and what kind of the matters he have to require for the performing the audit, he giving the written information to the officer of that company, and he collect the such kind of the evidence for the requirement of the discharging the duty. Visit to facility means where the operation is going on to the actual organization. If the company is existing for the throughout the India or maybe a globals, so he make a such facility, and according to him may appointed auditor may be appointed staffs, and maybe appointed other chartered accountants or maybe equivalent qualified persons for the all the area, and they visited to the facility centers and collect the evidence. So now we have to take the COVID and 2019. It may be not possibility auditor to be visit to the some area, but a report requirement is necessary. So he should be use the alternative procedure for to collect the evidence. So this is a way to collect the evidence for to discharging the duties, and it is a necessary auditor see that exactly what kind of the transaction is going on to the organizations for the, and then it should be a, it is a requirement to the visit. Next is the review the year end and interim report. So we have to know that those SEBI guideline and SEBI regulation very strict. So company can be a prepare the report as per, if the company is a listing company, it is required to the make their financial statement and quarterly statement should be submitted to the SEBI. But nowadays the company is having a turnover, and it is a mandatory as per the Indian accounting standard as well as Indian accounting standards, and as per the IFRS, the every company can be prepare the quarterly reports. So auditor can be see that in the quarterly review, whatever the accounting prepared by the company, he just get the reports. This is nothing but the discussion with the clients. This means you check the reports for the internal interim reports at the year ends, and he should be come to know what is the exactly thing is going on. Now review the income taxes. So we know that the income tax is a one of the tax. It is a revenue of the government, and is a moral duty of the organizations to pay the taxes to the government within the times. We see into the tax audit, if suppose the taxes is not paid within the times, it can be disallowed. So it is a mandatory for the every organization pay the taxes, not only the income tax, GST also, even other taxes also. It can be paid time to times within the stipulation times as per the act. If it is not pay. It may be a unnecessary organization pay the penalty and all the things. It may be possibility sometimes a income tax dispute can be goes into the high court, supreme courts. So auditor may be discussions with the clients. What is the income tax positions presently of the company? Review the agency's report. So sometimes the financial informations it is just a recording from the vouchers. But nowadays the auditor can be review the non-financial information. What the company's plan is there. Company's going concerns. What is the future plan of the company? In what kind of the company can be expanding the business or amalgamation, obsession, reconstruction, what procedure company should be going on to the futures or as per their financial statement and minute books of the board of directors. So companies auditor come to know that what are the companies going on to the futures, their operations. So auditor always collect the informations. So before starting the works of the any organizations, auditor is a mandatory just to take the discussion with the clients. In the company big organization, client is a board of directors or managing director, CEO, CFO. As per the nature and size of the business, he made the discussion with the company's responsible officers. He to come to know the all the administrative matters. So it is a matters of the company auditor just collecting the evidence, and he exactly know what kind of the organization, what kind of the offered services from the what is the terms and engagements according to he should perform the works. So in this way auditors should be required to the collect the evidence and discussion with the clients. Now we see here the advantage of the advantages of an audit program. So every times when we should be prepare the plans, how to do, when to do, how to complete the works. Certainly we have to getting the benefits and the work can be completed. So first advantages is there, health estimated and division of the works. When we come to know exact the nature of the business, what is the kind of the operation performing by the company, so it is a very good thing for the us. It can be a just we should be division of the works, and the work can be assigned capability and competency and skill and experience of the personnel. Audit stop, so they may be works at their interesting area and work can be performed and their knowledge can be useful for the auditors and they should be do the best works. Helps in fixation of responsibility, but ultimately responsibility of the in the shoulder of the auditor. But when the work can be assigned a different persons, those who are working under the supervision of the auditors, he should be fixed the responsibility. If suppose the work can be assigned for the sale department, the persons whom the work can be assigned of the sale department, he just focusing on the sales, and whatever the queries is there, he should be reported to the auditors. This audit note is there, audit notebook is there, whatever the problem is facing, what are the material misstatement is find out, it can be report to the auditor and auditor can be make the written weaknesses to the management and offerings. So it can be a possibility when the division of works and responsibility can be fixed. Help in future plannings. So audit is not a fixed plan, it can be changed and nature of the business. In material misstatement is the continuously find out, auditor can be use the alternative procedures. He should be going to the depth checkings and to prop there may be a possibility there is a fraud is there. So according to he always auditor is stop and auditor can be giving the one guideline that they should be suspect into the minds. Anything is wrong, they should be report and to go for the depth checkings and find out the truthness, because the it is a independence opinion and independence appearance is required for the auditor every time. Serves as a guides when the audit program is prepares. So it is a best thing for the all the staff and auditor himself for how to work can be performed of the particular persons, what kind of the percentage of the work is completed for the particular business organizations. So it make a very good thing for the auditor stops and company also give what kind of the their work is going on and what kind of the requirement is uh, required to the company to give the evidence to the auditors. So it make a both sides very important. Next, valuable evidence. When an audit program is prepared, it may be possible that the auditor want to give the discharge the responsibility. So he collect the evidence for the various sources, offering the explanations, information from the company's officers, collect the evidence from the bank statements, collect the evidence from the vouchers, whatever the expenses can be incurred, their quotations. Every time the auditor can be collect the valuable evidence. So it may be a possibility that that evidence can be discharge the opinions of the auditor, it can be very good thing for the auditors. That's why they collect the evidence. Every time auditor want to collect the evidence, and is a valuable things. In earlier video lecture we see that the audit evidence and what is the documentations collected by the auditor is nothing but an asset of the auditors. Next is the uniformity. It's a, what do you mean by uniformity? So because sometimes we know that the Indian accounting standard and reporting standard issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, uh, and it can be applicable for all the organizations. And similarly the recommendation of the central government regarding that. So sometimes the uniformity of the accounting is are the same, maybe, but if suppose banking company, insurance company, electricity company, okay, they should be accounting as per their norms of the business, but Indian accounting standards or accounting standard some extent level can be applicable that organization also. So, and uniformity audit reports, okay, uniformity of the audit reports, performing work is there, collecting of the evidence, even the nature is change of the business, but the procedure some extent level can be same. It make a continuity means the audit program can be continue operations. It means time to times as per the evidence can be got by the audit teams. He should be report to the auditors. According to the auditor can be this make the change the plans. And when they change the plans, a new plan can be comes and the audit is continuously going on. The audit planning is a continued procedures. It cannot be halt, but the still the completion of the works time to time the plan can be changed because the work can be performed within the stipulation of times, because reporting requirement as per the government norms, the report required within the time limit, so audit can be completed within the times. So coordination is required. So coordination also called the mother functions. So without the coordination we cannot be complete the works any kind of the organization. Even the audit, when the audit program is prepared, this is coefficient correlation, sales related, sales person can be appointed, his may be a just correlation with the purchase departments. HRM department is concerned with the sales and purchase departments. If manufacturing concern is there is a relation with them with the purchase and sales department, because they should be just concrete or integrated, it's required. So when we want to 100% output, so coordination of the staff is required to give the justice for the works. And when the coordinators is there, they're sharing the valuable information each others, as a result that work can be completed within the times, and quality works can be we get it. So now we see that the disadvantage of audit of an audit programs. So sometimes every aspect having a two, one is a good and one is a bad. So audit program having a some disadvantages also. It is a mechanical works. So why it is called the mechanical, friends? One thing, so we have to understood that the when the auditor can be prepare the plans as per their experience, but operation level work can be performed by the assistants of the auditors. So they may think that okay, this is a mechanical work, the people want to some liberty when they want to the works, but as per the rules and regulation auditor can be things, okay, you should be work according to that framework. It make a differ opinions may be possibles, and the stop may be a thing that tedious work is this and the work become a, some mechanicals. So it make a affecting on the, and it is a work cultures of the organizations, and it make a result not quite good results. So it is a mechanical works may be possible. No quality in works when the what is the programs, when the people can be know that exact, when the people can be works on the floor levels, and when the policy can be prepared by the auditors, they don't know exactly, they is not having a coordinations. Yes, when the coordination is there maybe possible, so work can be performed very easily and make the quality works. If there is a lapse of the coordinations, maybe it hamper on the works of the quality, and what kind of the nature of the audit may be affecting. So it may be a loss of initiative. When the audit program is prepared, it may be possible that the some extent levels the people is not explore themselves. Okay, he not take the initiative, and he should not be take the new things or innovative things. So he's just believing on that whatever the initiative you have to take us, according to you should be performed the work. And he not go for the furthers and not take the different things and not take the new initiative, so it make a disadvantage. Rigidity, sometimes as the experience of the clients, since continuously we have to auditing for the same, and the rigidity is there, the audit plan for the last years may be used for the same years, but some extent here the organization use the computerized based systems, ERP systems, SAP systems, so it make a difficulty to the stop to the works. The program is not changing. It may be just a lack of coordination of the organizations and staffs, and it make a rigid program is there, and it is a very difficult to do the works by the staffs. So it make a rigidity matter is there. Shelter for inefficient staffs. It may be possible that we earlier also discussion that the people's, if not satisfied, they not enthusiastic for the works, they not having a work culture peoples, always they should be unhappy to works any kind of the works they want to do. But one thing's always kept in the mind, no work is a high levels and no work is a lower levels. Work is works, whatever the kind of the works, we have to take the enthusiastics, take the keen interest, and give best of the best outputs whatever the works assigns. But sometimes the people are the unhappy to the works assigned them, or unhappy for the payments or facility offered by the firm of the auditors. So it make a possible inefficient stop is this, if not proper training giving them according to ever changing atmospheres, so it make a affecting on the audit planning. So unsuitability, so this is a disadvantages, that is a according to the nature, size, operations, the everything can be changed. But sometimes the rigidity of the program is this, every time the audit same times of the business is this, but accounting system is differs, the work culture is different, it make a difficulty to the staff to works into that firms. Even it is a matters, and it is make a unsuitable for the some organizations, location is a different, but accounting books are the recurrence, their methodology are the difference. So branch not send the report time to time to the HO, and it will make a difficulty to the audits. So sometimes organization reporting system is not quite good, and it affecting on the auditors, and it's make a disadvantages. Thank you friends for watching my video.